Hello, my name is Caitlin. I'm currently a freshman at the University of Toledo. I'm majoring in marketing and I'm in the Honors College. And at UT, I'm involved in Levis Leadership, Women in Business Leadership, the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and the Women's Swim and Dive Team. I've been swimming competitively for 11 years of my life. I swam for my club team, Greater Toledo Aquatic Club, for 10 years. And then I swam for St. Ursula's varsity swim team for 4 years, and now I'm at UT. I wanted to swim for UT because I really like the community here. It just felt like home when I toured and when I talked to the coach and met some of my teammates. So I just really liked the overall environment, and I'm glad to be a part of it right now. I think an average day in the life of a student athlete is pretty busy. It kind of changes every day because our practice schedule is different and my class schedule is different every single day. It's not like high school where you kind of had the same schedule every day, even though the swim practices might have changed. So like Mondays, I would have lift from 7 to 8 in the morning, and then I would have 3 classes, and then we would have swim that night. But then Tuesdays, we would have swim in the morning, and then I'd have 2 classes, and then 1 class in the afternoon, and then swim right after that class. So it just changes every day depending on what the schedule is for your practices that day or your classes that day. UT is very helpful towards the student athletes. Your professors, your success coach, and your advisors are very helpful, especially if you're a student athlete. Just ask them any question and they'll be willing to help you out. I also had to do study tables during my first semester, which was 4 hours of studying a week, just like doing homework. But you don't have to do that if your GPA is above a 3.5 after your first semester. So that's helpful just to like have someone there to help you at study tables if you want to get your GPA up, or just you want to go in and be there to have the help available to you. It's currently day 1 of our training trip to Puerto Rico. We haven't left campus yet, but we're about to. We're taking a bus to the Detroit airport, and then we have 2 flights until we get to Puerto Rico, and then we have to take a bus to our hotel there. I have all my stuff packed here in my dorm room right now. There's just my suitcase and carry-on bag. I'm really excited for this trip to Puerto Rico just because of the scenery change. It's going to be a lot warmer than it is here in Toledo right now. And I'm excited for some more team bonding, especially as a freshman. We get to spend a lot of time together as a team here, but I'm excited for even more time with them and just being able to focus on the training right now, and I'm just excited overall. Okay, this is my roommate Annabelle and my suite mate Lucy. Why are you guys excited to go to Puerto Rico?
I'm excited to hang out with my teammates and get tan and ripped.
I'm excited to also hang out with my teammates and lay on the beach and get away from the cold weather.
Want to wave?
Phone devices in airplane mode only.
It's day 2 of our training trip. We got here at like 3:30 in the morning, and it's like 10 o'clock right now, and we're waiting to eat breakfast, and we're sitting by the beach. So yeah, that's the rest of our hotel. And now we're walking to our first practice, and at the beginning of the day, I kind of just chilled on the beach. That's what most of us did. So yeah.
Beautiful!
Okay, we have team dinner tonight, so we all got dressed up, and we're gonna go watch the sunset right now. Okay, we're going to our last practice right now. We're gonna start with lifting, and then some stretching, and then we're gonna swim.
about to leave, so it's the last time seeing the beach. We are in Maryland. We're about to get on our second flight. Yeah, almost home, baby. Oh yeah.
Okay, it's midnight and we just got back to campus. I think I've definitely grown as a student during my first semester of college because I had to be more organized with my schedule because there's a different practice time every day, I have different classes every day, and in high school, like, you just went to school from 8 to 3 and then I had practice like right after, and then I did my homework, but now I have to like schedule different times to do my homework and just have a lot of good time management skills, especially with swimming. So that's definitely led me to be more organized in everything that I do. One piece of advice I have for anyone considering coming to the University of Toledo would be to not be afraid to reach out for help if you need it. Anyone that I've reached out to has been super nice and helpful in answering any of my questions, so if you need anything, just don't be afraid to email them or talk to them in person. Thanks for watching, and go Rockets!